Welcome back to Skyrim. So nice of you to join me again. We're doing more stuff for Arneal. He is very needy. Can he do anything on his own? I don't know. This is the quest we're doing. It's another one called Arneal's Endeavor. I think it's the third one of these. Arneal was distraught over being unable to finish his project, believing that Inthyr was refusing to complete a trade the two of them had agreed upon. Instead, the courier that was supposed to deliver the item never arrived. I've tracked him down, sadly he did not survive, and have the package Arneal wanted. I should make sure it gets to Arneal as soon as possible. Well, Arneal's walking around here. He's right over there, I think. Matter of fact, he might have gone into a building over here.
So, need Dragonborn. Just say the word.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go in here and we'll talk to Arneal here in the Hall of Countenance. We'll give him what he needs, and then we'll see what he has for us after this.
Questioned my allowing.
There's a note here, about missing apprentices. We read this quite a while ago, and I don't think I ever found these guys. And I know that it's been discussed. I've talked about it. People have talked about it in the comments. I know I've gone online. That was such a long time ago. I don't remember any of this. But it says the college asks that everyone keep an eye out for the previous group of apprentices who has gone missing. As yet, no information has become available. If anyone has any information regarding Ysra, Elaste, Borvir, or Rundi, please speak with me at once. Finis Gestor. Yes, and I'm going to take it. I'm not sure why I didn't take it before, but it is part of a quest. I mean, it might, locate the missing college apprentices right there. But if I choose it, it doesn't tell me where to look for them. And like I said, I know people have told me in comments. I've looked online. But that was a long time ago. And I really don't remember any of it, sadly. So where is this guy? Is he upstairs? I think he might be upstairs. You're not him. He's over here. Well, Arneal, I got something for you. It's a little dark in here. Let's get a little light in here.
How are you, Travis?
What do you want?
Why should I want anything? Why can't I simply be sociable with my colleagues?
I'm busy right now, Colette.
Well then, fine. Have a nice day.
That guy's had enough of her. Arneal?
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Thanks, man. I like it when people say that. Hey, I have the dagger you wanted.
The dagger? Duh! By Akatosh, they didn't even wrap it correctly. You didn't touch it, did you? Well, no. Of course you must have. Did you attempt to wield it? And you're not dead? Gods, it's a wonder it's in one piece.
I actually didn't try to wield it. Keening removed. Observe Arneal's experiment. Let's see. So you have everything you need now. What's the big deal about this dagger? So what's next? So yeah, I'm curious. What's the big deal about this dagger, dude?
This is not just a dagger. This is a dwarven artifact beyond nearly all value. A singular instrument of immense power. A tool of impossible import. Keening and its counterpart Sunder. Used by the tonal architects of the Dwemer to tap into the heart of Lorcan.
Well, if I had known that, I would have kept it. You have everything you need now?
I do. I do indeed. Keening, one of the great tools of Kagranak himself, is finally in my possession. I don't think I really believed this day would come.
Well, what's next?
Now we see whether my theories are correct. I apologize if I have not been clear about my work. I didn't want to discuss it for fear this moment might never come. Everyone knows the dwarves disappeared. No one knows why. This little experiment is a first step in recreating the events of their disappearance in an effort to unravel that mystery. Lacking the heart of a dead god, I'm substituting the crystal you helped craft in its place. I also lack Sunder, the counterpart to the dagger Keening. I am reasonably confident, however, that this will still work.
How are you, Travis?
I certainly don't expect it to have quite the same results, I'm no tonal architect, of course.
Why can't I simply be sociable with my
I don't trust this guy.
Suppose it's time, isn't it? Let's see what happens. You may want to stand back a step or two.
Gladly.
But please, don't leave. You've been instrumental in this process. I'd like you to see the results firsthand. Right then. That didn't really do anything, did it? Perhaps a little harder. I don't understand. This should produce some notable effect. Work, damn you!
Oh. Summon Arneal's shade added. The heck just happened? Huh, okay. Okay. Arneal's experiment is over, but I'm not entirely sure what has happened. He has vanished, leaving behind the dagger keening. I may never know whether he succeeded in his work. Seriously? That's how this ends? There's the warped soul gem. There's the dagger called keening. And we received something that unfortunately it was like summon something. Summon Arneal's shade right here. Summons the shade of Arneal gained for 60 seconds wherever the caster is pointing. That's what we got. That is what we got. Summons the shade of Arneal gain. Huh. Okay. Let's take a look at this dagger. This keening. Absorb 10 points of magicka, 10 points of health, 10 points of stamina. If I wield this thing, what if I wield this thing and hit this thing like he did? Well, doesn't seem to do anything. Right? Okay. Hopefully nobody was watching me do that. That was a little weird. Huh. Okay. Well then, that is that. And that's that. Can you say anticlimactic? Let's go outside. Maybe someplace safe. Safe distance from the college. And we'll try that new spell we just got for funsies. If I can remember how to get out of here. Yeah, let's go out here. We'll summon his shade, whatever that means. Boy, somebody's really gotta fix this. Man, I don't remember this looking like this. Is it possible I haven't come here since I did my last bit of modding? Look how cool that looks. And this ice. Look how cool the ice looks. Look how cool the ice looks. Yeah, that looks fantastic. How it kind of reflects in the sunlight. I don't know, man. But I think I want to get out of the city before I go casting any spells. Winterhold's actually pretty small, but if I remember correctly, like half of it fell into that chasm back there. And they blamed the College of Winterhold.
Is a good defense, am I right?
Yeah, look at the ground. This looks amazing. What's going on out there? Are those clouds? It looks like smoke to me. I guess it's clouds. Let's go for a little walk. Alright, this looks like a pretty safe spot. Look at that. Huh. Okay. bring up our magic, go to summon Arneal's shade. This is conjuration. And let's summon him. There he is. What's up? Let's talk to him. Can't talk to him. So I guess he's just somebody else who fights alongside you. Quietly. Why do I have the option to talk to him if I can't talk to him? He has nothing to say. Well, maybe if I get really lonely, I can summon him and at least it'll seem like somebody's here with me. Well, now what do we do? Let's take a look at our quest list. I have some quests here. Some of them I will never do. In my time of need, this is... Probably will never do that one. I don't know. Lights out, put out the fire at the Solitude Lighthouse. That makes bad things happen. Boethiah's Calling. I have to, like, kill somebody, I think. Same with this one. Same with this one. And I don't really like just running around willy-nilly killing people. And then these stones, you kind of need a guide to find all these things, right? I mean, I could turn this quest on, but the game isn't going to tell you where they are. So, I mean, I think I did a pretty good job of finding 17 of them, to tell you the truth. So, what does that leave for us? Well, one thing we can do is we could try to do the quest that was added to the game as part of the Creation Club update. This happened, I don't know, the same time as the Anniversary Edition, maybe? You have something to say now, buddy? There was a lot of stuff added to the game with the Creation Club update, and there was a quest that was added. So, what do you say we try to start that quest? Now, I did go online to learn how to do it, and I mean, it's a good thing I did, because there's no way I would stumble upon it, you know? Oh, gosh. No. Hey, Arneal, fight him. Fight him, Arneal. Oh, he's gonna cast fire at him. Oh, Arneal doesn't mess around. Look at this guy. Ooh. Nice job, Arneal. Wow. Tore me up a little bit, but wow, good job, buddy. Okay, well, maybe we'll summon him. I mean, I'm running around without a follower. Maybe we run around just summoning Arneal. So long as we're not fighting anything that's immune to magic or fire. Look at that. That looks really good. Oh, and this piece of music that's playing. Gosh, it's so good. It's so good. Let's bring up our map. We're gonna fast travel over to Whiterun, because that is where we may run into a Khajiit who is going to give us a quest. His name was Ri'saad or something like that. I could be wrong. Ri'saad. Whoa, look at the sky. So sometimes... Okay, so I read about this guy, right? Ri'saad? Don't remember his name. The Khajiit that's going to give us this quest. He and his band of merchants travel between Whiterun, which is where we are, and Markarth, which is way over here. They just travel back and forth. They'll go out in front of the city, the town. They'll set up camp for like 2 days, and then they'll travel and do the same thing. They just go back and forth. Although I read that sometimes, for reasons that nobody seems to be able to explain, sometimes he's over here at Windhelm too. So we are going to see if we can't get our good buddy Ri'saad, whatever his name is, to show up here. And in order to do that, I could do, I mean, Callie, you know, I do fast travel in the game. And fast travel, I guess could be explained as, oh, I actually walked over. Oh, these textures do not look good at all. I must have something loaded incorrectly. But anyway, fast travel could be explained as, off camera, I decided to take a carriage somewhere and then walk, but I did it off camera. Same difference. But something that can't be explained away, I don't know. Maybe it can't. Maybe everything can be explained away, is just standing outside for 24 hours at a time, right? So I'm going to go in here, and we're going to go up into our room. It's been a while since we've been here. Look at this beautiful room. I like our little house in Whiterun. I really do. What's my favorite house of all the houses we own? I don't know. I have to go visit all of them again and decide. But we can sleep in the bed. We're going to go ahead and get a nice, good 10 hours of sleep. Let's lay down. Get some sleep here. Even though with our beast blood, we never really fully rest. And maybe that's one of the things I should look into. Curing myself of the beast blood. I never use the beast abilities anymore. Maybe it'd be nice to get cleared of them. Okay, so I've walked in here. I've rested at my home in Whiterun. Now I'm going to walk back outside. And we're going to see if that Khajiit merchant is out there. And let's see.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. It's been long since we've had a good bandit raid.
I believe... Well, let's see here. Maybe I could just walk over here and look. If he was here, he would set up camp right over there by that tree. Right at the base of that tree. That's where he'd set up camp. Where my cursor is. Right there. So he's not there, right? So... And I guess this isn't too bad. I could do this over and over again to keep things somewhat realistic, quote unquote. Let's say I just go back here to Breeze Home. Maybe I've decided to, just rest here away from my family who are in Riften. Just come here and sleep. We're going to do a full 24 hours. Because I want to see if the Khajiit shows up. But maybe I'm not really sleeping for 24 hours. Maybe I'm sharpening my swords, having dinner, reading a good book, whatever else people do in Skyrim when they're not adventuring. Maybe I go to the nearby shop, get some supplies. Maybe I can't even make things up. I don't even know what I do here in real life. No electricity. No TV, video games, computer, no internet. Actually, I'm sure if I'd find ways to amuse myself. Probably mostly with books, right? I do love to read. I don't read nearly as much as I used to, but so again, the Khajiit isn't there. So I could go back in there and rest in the bed, but let's pretend like I do, but I'm not really going to, because really, who's got time for that? So instead, we are going to just stand out here and watch the sunset and the sunrise. And hope that this guy shows up. I hope he shows up. Yeah, he's still not there. One thing that I did, so I actually did all this before. I was kind of practicing to see if I could get this guy to show up. And one thing that I did that eventually worked, and it could have just been a coincidence, was I would wait 24 hours and then just fast travel into the city here, and then just come back out and see if he's there. And he's not there. So, we wait another 24 hours. And he will eventually show up. Or at least he did when I tested this out before. But something made me feel like the real secret was going into the city and then coming back out. Because what happened was I stood out here for 24 hours and I didn't see him. But then, like right now, I don't see him. But then, I guess this really doesn't make any difference if I fast travel over here or go in here this way. It's the same. I just go in and out of the city. And then he might show up. That's what happened last time. But if this doesn't happen anytime soon, I'm going to have to cut all this out. Because you do not want to watch me do this. Even though, my conversation here with you is scintillating, I'm sure. And you don't want to miss out on this. So I'm going to go ahead and keep waiting and going in and out of the city and see if he shows up. However long it takes. And then when he shows up, we will resume. And there he is. There's his little camp that he sets up. It only took me one more 24-hour rest after I stopped recording for him to show up. It didn't take that long. It wasn't that bad. We're going to go ahead and take the shortcut down here. And here he sits.
Goods and wares of all kinds.
Ri'saad is his name. And he walks around with... oh gosh, does he walk around with this guy? Grushnag?
What do you want?
I don't know, I'm just talking.
What are you looking at?
I don't know, just trying to talk to you. Here's Randrew Joe.
The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more empty this land seems.
Uh-huh.
You need something?
You're talking awful quiet, dude. I could barely hear you. And then here's Ataba.
How can I assist? Many fine things are here for you, friend. How high the mountains of Skyrim rise.
Mm-hmm. And then here's another one. Boy, this is a pretty big party.
The wind blows bitter cold in this place.
Oh, so Kyla teaches us to sneak.
There is nothing more I can teach you.
Well, we have mastered sneaking.
You've already learned all I can teach you.
Okay.
You already know all that I know.
Okay, we already know all that she knows.
Warm sands.
So here is Ri'saad. We're going to talk to Ri'saad, and this should start a quest. I didn't actually start the quest when I was practicing it. I was just trying to get him to show up.
Tools, wares, and weapons.
Let's talk to him.
All for sale at fair prices. You need something?
Here it is. I've heard you've been running into trouble along the road. Well, apparently we heard that from somebody. Let's talk to him about it.
It is all in this note.
It is all in this note. Ri'saad's note on bandit attacks added. Oh, that's it. Okay. Read Ri'saad's note. Okay.
I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
Well, let's read this guy's note. Try not to let the note get all wet from the rain. It's called Balance of Power, the name of this quest. I spoke to Ri'saad, the traveling caravan merchant, about trouble along the road. He handed me a note that has more details. Read Ri'saad's note. Yep, if I must. So we'll go into inventory here. And I guess it's going to be here. And we're going to, is it just simply called Ri'saad's note? Ri'saad's note on bandit attacks. Let's check it out. Okay, we read the note. Then we're supposed to locate the Saints bandit camp and the Seducers bandit camp. I think that's the name of the quest in the Creation Club. Saints and Seducers. But in the game, it's called Balance of Power. The roads have been unkind to this one, plagued by outlaws along the route from Whiterun to Markarth. Guards travel with Ri'saad, yes, but they are ill-equipped to deal with ones such as this. They wield strange golden weapons and wear gleaming armor. Ri'saad has read of such things only in stories. Their encampment is found just west of North Brittleshin Pass. Each time they set upon us, they shout, "The Saints would like to browse your wares today." The brutes steal mostly trinkets and oddities, no matter how cheap this one knows them to be. Then they allow Ri'saad to go on his way. Ri'saad has not yet fought back. While it has harmed this one's coin purse, it is not worth a life. Ri'saad has heard of another gang patrolling the roads further north, calling themselves the Seducers. They are known for their menacing dark armor. Skyrim grows more perilous by the day. They are known to camp along the road west of Fort Castav. This one would pay handsomely to any who would help. Ri'saad fears for any who might come to harm at the hands of these worrisome pests. Well, there you go. There's your quest right there. If we look at our journal, in Ri'saad's note, he details what he has been that he has been attacked by bandit gangs calling themselves the Saints and Seducers, wielding strange weapons and armor. He noted the location where they were each last seen along his route. Ri'saad is offering a reward for defeating these new bands of thugs. Man, do I really want to go do this by myself without a follower? I don't know, let's try it. I can't show it on the map. But it is on my compass, so there's something in that direction. There's something in that direction. And if we look at the map, we'll see that... Trying to see where it is on the map. The marker is, I don't see it, do you? There it is, right there. Okay, so these people are just right down the road here. That's where the Saints are. And the other ones are up here. Okay. Well, what do you say we go down here and we head west until we come to the bandits' camp. If we go to Bloated Man's Grotto, we've gone too far. Can we talk to him again?
This one needs something? May the sun keep you warm.
Alright, let's do it. Let's go for a walk over here and see if we can't take care of these jerks. I think this is the liar here. Yeah.
How does anyone know there was a city of Winterhold? Mike did not see it with his eyes. Did you?
The storm certainly sets the mood. And I could shout the storm away if I wanted to, but I actually kind of like it right now. So I think it's past this, right? Oh, who's this guy? Oh, this is just one of the guards walking along the route here, just doing a little bit of patrolling. Right? Yeah, Whiterun guard. Let's look at where we are on the map. We're here. We still have a bit of a ways to go, don't we? Whoa. Oh, man. Missed him. Let's wail on this guy. Oh, there we go. We got him. Man, I tell you what, we tore that guy up. Sheesh. Yeah, man. Sword did the job. Let's absorb this soul, add it to our collection. Not that we need it for anything, but it would be wasteful to leave it here. You got anything good on you, buddy? I'll take these arrows. I'll take the gold. I'll leave the rest. You guys alright?
You have vanquished a great evil from Skyrim. You have saved this land and our very souls.
I'm not sure why their speech is so quiet. Let's see, music is kind of low. Voice is all the way up. Master volume is all the way up. I don't know. Not sure why it's so quiet. Maybe it always has been and I just never noticed it before. The other thing is, didn't I used to have subtitles on in this game? Not sure. Who's this guy? Who's this walking along here? Who are you?
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
Oh. Where are you headed?
I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know.
Oh, okay. I could save you a lot of trouble. We could try to persuade her. We could say, tell me where you're going before someone gets hurt. We could pay them or understand. Well, we could try to persuade her. I could save you a lot of trouble.
If you really want to do my job for me, here, I'll mark the location on your map. Just make sure you take care of whatever's going on there. It's my name on the line.
Okay. So she marked somewhere on our map. No idea what she did. Not a clue. Not the slightest clue. I saw something up here in the corner that said map location updated, I think. Yeah, like, it might have been this. This is... I wonder if it's this. This is new. I mean, I say it's new. I mean, it's still a dark color, you know, like I haven't visited it yet. Interesting. Maybe that's it. That was just kind of luck that I stumbled across it there. I don't see any mention of it showing up as miscellaneous either.
Now I have some time to kill.
Oh, was that a proposition? Yeah, I kind of like the rain. It's setting a nice tone here. Nice mood. This place sometimes has bandits in it. And it looks like there may be some up there right now. There's somebody walking around up there. Doesn't look like a bandit though. Might be a Imperial camp now. It's like storm's letting up. Got another person walking along here. Who's this? You a druid? With that dog following you? What? Who is this? Ardwin?
Speak quickly.
Hello.
We are traveling to the Shrine of Kinnereth in Whiterun. I hear the Gildergreen is more beautiful than ever since it's been restored. They say that eating the fruit it bears will add years to your life.
Okay. What's up, dog? Huh. Okay. Good old Skyrim. Never know what you're going to come up against. That is what I think a lot of people have a problem with regards to Starfield. Don't think there's a lot of that sense of discovery in Starfield where you just walking along and come upon somebody random. I mean, it happens a little bit in the cities, but on the planets, not as much, but it is some, I guess. In my bit of playing, it's happened a little bit. But, I don't know. Skyrim, and again, but let me preface this by saying that I really enjoy Starfield. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I don't think it's nearly as bad as a lot of people say it is. But anyway, one of the cool things about Skyrim versus Starfield is that you can literally walk from one end of this map all the way to the other end and not encounter a single cutscene, no loading screen. The entire expanse of this map you can walk around, and you can't do that in Starfield. I mean, yeah, you could go on a planet and walk all the way around the planet, I guess, but not a whole lot there. And I mean, I don't know. I think that's one of the reasons so many people find Starfield a little disappointing, a little lacking. is because that's one of the things that makes Skyrim great. This is just the discovery, exploration, and the wonder in the wandering. A lot of running around over there. Do I want to know what's going on? What's going on over here? What are you guys doing? What are you running around for? What do you want? Freaking Thalmor Justicior. What? I mean... Oh yeah, I got this guy here. Ri'saad, the Khajiit merchant we just met. He and his friends, his party, actually make this walk. They walk this road between Whiterun and Markarth. They actually do that. And if you walk along this road, you'll find them walking along it. And I love that. It makes the game feel alive. It makes the world feel alive. I don't know if I've encountered that in Starfield yet. However, Starfield's a different game, and I am enjoying it very much. I like it quite a bit. So this is the camp back here somewhere. And I want to go here into my inventory and re-equip my wonderful ebony fire greatsword. I remember when I first started playing this game, I stopped and picked every single flower I saw. I don't remember for how long I did that, but I did it for quite a while. And then I realized I wasn't that interested in potion making. Well, there's the camp right there. Camp of the Saints, I believe, and I believe I've been spotted. What's up, guys? Let me go in here into magic. I'm going to favorite this guy. Let's favorite him. Let's see here. Don't remember what else I have favorited, but we'll go ahead and put him in a spot just for fun. Favorite. Okay, so now he's favorited. Now I go in here. And we'll put him in slot 5. There we go. We'll have a little bit of fun with him. Are you guys going to be hostile right away, or can I talk to you first? Well, oh, defeat the Saints bandit leader. Just like that, huh? Oh, is he in a cage? The bandit leader is in the cage? Hey man, what's up? Oh, okay. Why are you in a cage, dude? Oh, jeez, these guys hit hard. And I don't remember if I, oh crap, if I don't think I have a hotkey for health. I don't think I do. And I don't even know if I even have any health potions. Potion of plentiful healing. We'll use that. Let's run down here by, our shade so that he could help us. Free the Elytra nymph.
You're a fool to fight.
Man, I tell you what. You guys are taking a beating. Look at that. So I should be able... Oh, he's actually freaking out. Oh, I got somebody shooting arrows at me. That's no good. Hey, oh man, good shot, dude. Oh, jeez. I almost croaked right there. Oh, and I did croak. Doggone it. Shoot. That's what I get for playing around. Well, we know where the camp is. But now I need to go back in here. I need to go back here. And I need to go back here. And I need to favorite that. And then I need to go here. And then I need to go here. I need to go here. And then I need to go... There we go. Oh, no. There we go. Get my big old sword ready. You know, one thing I should probably also do is... Since I'm very low on health potions, I should get some health magic ready. Healing hands. Heals the caster 11 points per second. Well, I do have this favorited. I just need to put it in a slot, don't I? So healing. Let's put healing in... Well, 6 is my candlelight spell. And I think this has to be a number, doesn't it? Let's put it in slot 2. I don't have anything else in there, I don't think. I'll try to use the healing spell because I have a lot of magicka potions. So basically, if I do this right, I'll be trading magicka for health. So why is the bandit leader inside of the cage? No, don't you shoot arrows at me, jerky face. Saints bandit, he's down. There's one down. I'm gonna finish you off. Off with your head. Okay, we got one guy over here. Whoa. He's actually shooting at him in the cage. So if you look at the quest now, it says, I've located bandits wielding strange weapons and armor. These must be the bandits the Khajiit caravan merchant was rumored to be having trouble with. I should deal with them in order to learn more and make this trade route safer to travel. Yeah. Look at this. Look at that. This guy. Look how far away he is, too. So last time he got out of that cage somehow. Oh. You're not going to shoot at him anymore? You going to have mercy on him? Oh, and he's got all of his health back. What is he? What is that thing in there with him? How do I get him out of here? Oh, okay. Let's unlock this cage so that he can come out and fight me. Huh? Free the Electra Nymph. What is going on? What does this say now? Oh, it's a miscellaneous. Free the Electra Nymph. Okay. In the world?
You won't get the best of me.
Talk. Manic Electra Nymph. I can't talk to it. What's up, buddy? Let's see if I can't find these bodies and search them for a key to this thing. Although I don't know where the bodies are, man. They're just kind of like scattered around here. Here's one. He's got a couple of lockpicks on him. Golden Saint boots, Golden Saint gauntlets, Golden mace, gold. I mean, this is pretty cool looking stuff. Let's take it. But no key on him. I mean, weren't there like 3 or 4 dudes out here? Here's another one. Gold. I don't need more sets of that. Another lockpick. Okay, so I guess the game is expecting me to pick this lock. It's not going to give me a key. But oh, here's a chest here. Let's see what's in it. Gold, golden arrows. More Golden Saint stuff. More lockpicks. Here we go. Saints Bandit's cage key. That's what I want. I was going to say, I thought that I killed somebody right up here. The guy that was shooting arrows at us. I thought it was right around here. But I'm not seeing him. Oh well. Let's unlock this cage and then fight this guy. Okay, well, we freed the Elytra Nymph. What are you doing, dude? He's got a nice shield on him.
You ready to die today, huh?
Where'd he go? He hit me hard, but I hit him harder. Now we need to investigate the Saints bandit camp. I defeated the bandits. I should investigate the campsite. That's what I should do. Well, he's got some gold and a bunch of golden stuff. Notes on the blacksmith, saints and seducers. Saints bandit leader's journal. Well, let's look at notes on the blacksmith. Find Joftin's notes on smithing golden and dark equipment. Ooh, our blacksmith, Joftin, has gone mad. Most of the time he spouts nonsense. This all started 3 days ago. Now he won't even pick up his hammer. We've tried to talk sense into the lout, but it's like he doesn't even see us. He wrote down the means to forge our golden arms and armor, and that of the seducers, but he never told a soul where he left the blasted notes. If we weren't holding out hope that he might snap out of it, we would have already parted his head from the rest of him. Lately, he's been going on about playing under the bridge, like he were still a child. That's where I always hid my toys, he said. I know his kin used to live around Half Moon Mill. We should round up some folks to have a look. Okay, sounds kind of fun. Take that. Saints Bandit Leader's Journal. Okay. Oh, okay. Now we've investigated the Saints Bandit Camp. Locate Kinthal's Saints Bandit Camp. Now this is what I call easy coin. I'm proud to be one of the Saints. Every few days, Ri'saad comes down the road and his wares are ours for the taking. We don't take everything, mind you. If he don't got nothing to sell, he can't stay in business, and then where would we be? We just skim a bit off the top each time. Kinthal should be happy with our latest take. He'll be leaving his camp up near Carthwayston to pay us a visit soon. Those damn seducers were eating into our profits until we drove them off up north. Other merchants pass through those parts, so maybe they'll stay gone. Okay, that's all the pages there in that book. We'll take that with us. Saints and Seducers. Saints and Seducers by Andosh Marie. Author's note. This volume attempts to catalog and analyze known, suspected, and rumored facts about the two races that serve to maintain order within the Shivering Isles. It is by no means intended to serve as the authoritative work on the matter. Rather, it is a personal effort on the part of the author to better understand these unique creatures. In the service of the Lord. It is beyond the scope of this work to determine the origins of the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers. They are Daedra, and as such their base existence is a mystery to those mortal born. The commonly held belief that all Daedra are incapable of creation suggests that even Lord Shiagarath himself is not responsible for the genesis of these races. Yet it is worth noting that the Prince of Madness has motives and powers that none may guess. To attempt to do so would only confuse the subject further. It is enough, then, to see that they exist and know that it is so. Beyond this knowledge, however, it is curious that the Saints and Seducers serve Lord Shiagarath unerringly. This allegiance is ultimate and eternal, from all indications, but its source is unknown. Could it be that they themselves were tricked into service by the Mad God? Or do they simply ally themselves with the greatest power in the realm? Previous literary works suggest that Daedra choose to serve their masters so they might find protection and safe harbor. Clearly the Saints and Seducers have this in the Shivering Isles. Indeed, they have fortresses which few not of their race are allowed to enter. They have power in the realm, acting as guardians of those who serve Lord Shiagarath. Constantly they vie for the favor of our Lord, fighting any who oppose him and, at times, even each other. It is reasonable to assume, then, that they have made a willing choice to take up their role in the Isles. Character in society. The immediate image called to mind when hearing the name Golden Saint suggests an angelic figure, elegant and benevolent. It is ironic, then, that while the Golden Saints embody this image in form, their behavior is in stark contrast to it. The Saints are a proud, arrogant race, quick to anger and cruel in their punishment. There is no question that they view all in the Isles as inferior and make no effort to hide this in their interactions. Dark Seducers also exhibit little beyond their appearance to match their names. While they too assert their superiority over all others in the realm, they appear to have a more patient, introspective nature about them. They often appear humble in their dealings with mortals and are known to be patient with the lesser races. In fact, the terms Golden Saint and Dark Seducer are external constructs. While the two groups recognize and respond to these names, they have their own names for their races, the Arneal and the Mazken respectively. It is possible the Daedra simply have no concern for the names and titles given to them by lesser beings, or perhaps they find amusement in the names. Further research into this subject is necessary but daunting, as the Saints and Seducers do not freely offer personal information about themselves. Other information can be gathered from observation. It is easy to see that the two groups are strongly militaristic in their societal structure. One's strength and discipline determines one's place in society. Military commanders, for example, are revered by their subordinates. With further observation, a second distinction becomes apparent. Both societies are matriarchal in nature. Females lead the guards within New Sheoth and have the highest positions of power. Males, while not openly denigrated, are clearly subservient to their female superiors. It is unclear where this practice began, but has been wholly integrated into the daily lives of both races. Conflict and conquest. Any resident of the Shivering Isles can confirm that it is unwise to provoke the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers. They thrive on conflict and warfare, and are quick to punish any and all who disobey. Acting in their capacity as guardians of the realm does not satisfy them, however, and so they often engage in combat with one another, despite being garrisoned in areas where they are unlikely to interact. It is possible that this is more than an outlet for aggressive behavior. Repeated engagements between the two races may be an effort to gain favor with Lord Shiagarath. If one can triumph over the other, it would prove superiority and a right to gain sole control over the realm. The battle for Sylarn is of particular interest, as both sides have been locked in combat with no hope of resolution for time beyond memory. Does this combat serve to sharpen the skills of the two sides, or weaken them when they could be directed elsewhere? If the conflict cannot be resolved, why then does Lord Shiagarath not step in and settle it himself? Religion and ceremony. Little is known about the private customs of the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers. They are reclusive when it comes to matters specific to their race, particularly regarding the mysterious process by which they return to the realm in the unlikely event of their death. It is common knowledge that Golden Saints and Dark Seducers, as Daedra, cannot be killed. The animus of the Daedra is cast back into the darkness of Oblivion and can return to the realm to take form once more. But reports of the time it takes for a Daedra to return to the realm from the waters of Oblivion are anecdotal and inconclusive. The process by which this return occurs remains shrouded in mystery. Based on behavior patterns and strength in numbers, it can be deduced that the stronghold for each race plays some major part in this process. Common phrases in language, such as "may the chimes call you home," suggest that rather than merely a metaphor, sound may play some role in the sequence of events. It is believed that the chimes referenced by saints and seducers do indeed exist and are considered almost holy relics. Attempts to gain information about these chimes or the process by which they are used has been met with exceptional hostility and so have been abandoned. Any and all information regarding the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers, particularly relating to private customs and origins, should be brought to the attention of the author immediately. The greater the scope of our knowledge, the better our ability to understand these compelling creatures. And that is Saints and Seducers. Well, there's that thing. Whatever that is. Maybe we'll take a closer look at it in the next episode. It is time for me to end this one. there is still another camp over there of the seducers waiting for us to go clear out. And we'll see what else there is for us to explore as we continue our playthrough of Skyrim. As always, I thank you for joining me. I sure do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, why don't you let me know? You can do that by leaving me a like or a comment. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe and click the little bell icon so you're notified whenever I post new videos. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you join me again in the next episode.